video will demonstrate how to make a basic scout map document from the 2011 Champ field season data in preparation for going out into the field in 2012. The scout map tool creates a basic ArcMap document called an MXD file from the control points and the survey extent of the previous year's survey geodatabase, so in this case 2011. Before we even open ArcMap, you want to first make sure that that 2011 survey geodatabase data is available on your laptop. So to do this, crew leads need to make sure that a hitch was created on Champ monitoring and that the data broker was opened while connected to the internet, and that the laptop has been updated with hitch information from champmonitoring.org. And if this is the case, then you should have a folder for the hitch in the sites on your computer. So we're going to check that by going to my computer, browsing to the Champ Broker data folder, going in through the agency, the crew, and the hitch. And here we have my site folder and a geodatabase here. And it's going to show up as a file folder if you go and look at this. So now that we know that we have our survey geodatabase available to us, we just need to go and open ArcMap, and you can just use a blank document here, and then go to the preparation menu of the Champ toolbar. If you can't see the Champ toolbar, then you'll need to go to Customize and then Toolbars, and make sure that Champ Topo Processing is selected. So we go to the preparation menu, select Create a Scout Map. Make sure that the path name here for the file geodatabase is correct. And I'm also going to cheat and open that window so I can see the name of the site. And then I'm going to cancel that window. Click OK. Take a second to get updated, and this MXD that's getting generated is just a basic MXD that you can customize to whatever you feel would be useful to the scout whenever he's in the field. So we get asked if we want to open it now. I'm going to say yes. And what this MXD has is a set symbology, which might be useful. If you're connected to the internet, you can actually pull in some base map imagery from Google or Bing as well. So here we have the gray line is our survey extent, and then our control network, which is made up of our control points and the benchmarks. In particular, you want to go check out the layout view. So if you go up here to view and then layout, and this adds a standardized layer that we've created that has some useful information on it. It's already got your legend, a scale bar, and then the actual coordinates of your control network. Now if we want to add more data, you can customize this however you'd like. So we can go up to the Add Data button and then browse to your geodatabase, and then just go and grab the data that you're interested in. So I'm going to grab the water extent data and add that to the map. And now you can see that I have my survey extent and my water extent. So this might be useful for a crew to see whether the survey extent should be expanded at all, if it's possible, because perhaps the water extent is a little bit close to the edge. So over in here might be a good area that when the scout goes out, he actually expands the survey a little bit wider. So if this channel migrates, we'll be able to see that change. Now you can also do some customizing, some basic functionality in Arc. So any of these symbols over here, if they don't show up well or you're trying to layer several items on top of each other, you can just click on the symbol, and then you get the symbology controller, which you can turn things hollow, you could fill them with different colors, you can change the outline as well as the outline width. Now once we've got the map looking the way we'd like to and everything is displayed in the proper order, you can change the order in which things are displayed by just dragging and dropping them on top of each other. But in this case, I'd like to have my points on top of my survey extent in case they're in the middle of the channel. Once you've got it the way you'd like, then you can just go to File and Export Map. And we'd recommend saving this as a PDF, and you should navigate to the topographic folder of the site so that your scout map and your source data are stored in the same place, and that just keeps everything together. If you do make more than one copy, you can just save on top of each other or rename it as you need to. The 2011 geodatabase only has 3 benchmarks, and so this scout map template is only set up to receive or symbolize 3 benchmarks. So if you have more benchmarks that you're trying to display, you might have to display those manually. And then finally, this is a separate ArcMap document that is made, so you want to make sure that you save that in that same folder as well, and then you can come back to it whenever you might need to.